Hello everyone, welcome to the 21st Century Thoroughbred. Well, we've come to the end of the road to Kentucky Derby 148, and this Saturday at Churchill Downs, Zandon will go to the starting gate as a 3-1 morning line favorite. Post time for the race is 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is Calvin Carter, and I am the owner of Classic Champion Thoroughbreds, LLC, where I work as a bloodstock consultant. In addition to my bloodstock work, I also blog about the 2- and 3-year-olds on the Triple Crown Trail. Earlier this year, Classic Champion Thoroughbreds surpassed a milestone with over 100 yearlings profiled at auction that have won or placed in graded stakes and stakes competition, both nationally and internationally. So if you're looking to buy yearlings at auction that can be competitive in stakes competition, you can contact me through my website or message me on Twitter at Calvin L. Carter. Now let's take a look at the entries for Kentucky Derby 148. Here you see the Classic Champion Thoroughbred profile of the horses entered in this race. Now Messier, Pioneer of Medina, and Tiz the Bomb were horses that I profiled at auction. And here you see the Messier is ranked first. He has the best breeding of all. Crown Pride is second. Classic Causeway is third. Mo Donegal is fourth, and Charger rounds out the top 5. Now, shortly after we created this profile ranking here, we saw that some of these horses like Wadabario, Epicenter, Cyberknife were stepping up and winning races on the Derby Trail. So we created the behavior index, and that allows us to move horses up or down in ranking. And as you can see, all the horses have been pretty much moved up. Now, after taking a look at this ranking here and the behavior index ranking here, I come up with my final analysis. Let's take a look at that. You see the thoroughbred profile ranking and my final ranking over here. Now, I believe that this race is going to be a pretty fast race. There's a lot of horses in here that have speed. And if that's the case, I think that they'll be doing all they can to get to the 10 furlongs. But these horses here, like Messier, Crown Pride, and Classic Causeway, have the breeding to get the distance no problem. And that's why I've got them here. Now, Classic Causeway, if you throw out his last race, he belongs here, I believe. And as you can see here, I have Mo Donegal, Epicenter, Pioneer, Medina, and Charger as honorable mentions. Now, I believe Mo Donegal is a legitimate horse. Epicenter is a legitimate horse. And there's some horses like Wadabario. I liked him in the Florida Derby, but stretching out to 10 furlongs, I'm not too keen on that. Same thing with Zandon and Smile Happy. I also have to mention here on the also eligible list, Rich Strike. If he draws in, I would have to use him with some of my wagers here. And I probably will be using Messier in some of my wagers as a single, especially for the super high 5, trying to hit the high 5 with these horses. But Crown Pride, he was my long shot pick in the UAE Derby. He definitely has the breeding to finish in here, if not win. Same thing with Classic Causeway. He definitely has the breeding. If you throw out his last race, he's a legitimate contender. And I really like Tiz the Bomb. He ran a really bang-up race in the Jeff Ruby Stakes. And I really like the final times here. If you look at the final times here, for 9 furlongs, Mo Donegal had the fastest time. Tiz the Bomb was second fastest. And Tava had the third fastest. And that's racehorse time too. These times in bold. While Zandon ran a 1:15:35, and same thing for Cyberknife 1:50. Same thing for Wadabario 1:50. They're really going to have to pick up their game to go to the 10 furlongs, I believe. While the Messier and Crown Pride and Classic Causeway, they definitely have the breeding for that distance. Now, whether they can live up to that breeding still remains to be seen, but I really like them. and I like Mo Donegal and Tiz the Bomb. I think he could be an upset horse here. And I'm using Pioneer Medina because he didn't do too bad with Epicenter in the Louisiana Derby. So that's how I see this race could potentially unfold. And like I said, Messier, I'll be using him as a single in some of my wagers. I really have a lot of faith in that horse. He has the best breeding of all, and I really would like to see him win this race. So that's how it could potentially unfold. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like more information about the success I've had picking yearlings at auction, you can contact me through my website or message me on Twitter at Calvin L. Carter. Thank you for watching the video and good luck with your wagers.